We'd like to welcome y'all to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Get Legit Podcast. I go by Low Nose, and I got my assistant with me.
Composed by Fur.
Yeah, great. Hey, no, that's my co-host. Hey, we got a good season, man. We're going to kick it off right. We got my boy Donnie B in the building, man.
Hey, what up, though?
Yes,
what up, though?
Hey, man, I don't even want to crowd him, man. Tell them about yourself.
My name is Donnie B. I'm an artist, a mogul, entrepreneur, concert promoter, philanthropist. But yeah, man, I got a lot going on. Right now, I'm doing music. I just dropped my latest album called Talk to Her.
Okay, yeah, I heard that's hard too.
Yeah, I dropped that.
That listening party was hard.
That was the Valentine's Day joint.
Yeah, I dropped my latest album on Valentine's Day called Talk to Her. And it's a pretty dope project, man. Produced by all me and my homies. You know what I'm saying? My in-house production team. I got a lot of dope fire talent on there, all female artists. I really wanted to do something different, you know what I mean? Like the whole Talk to Her album is basically trying to talk to the women there.
So wait a minute, the Talk to Her album was produced by a woman as well?
No, it wasn't. It was produced by my homies, but it's all female. I got all female artists on there.
Okay, all
the features is all females.
That's dope, though.
So it's like basically me talking to the women, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From my perspective.
Okay. Okay. Now, just about the team. Now, I see you moving through the city, and I rock with you, been rocking with you. I done seen it grow, and I just want to talk about the brand, man. Rare Breed, bro. Tell them where Rare Breed came from and like what it's about.
So Rare Breed, it's my brand. When I first started doing music, I wanted to, create a brand that kind of, that I feel like, embodies me. Yeah. And my characteristics. And so I came up with that name, and then I ended up naming my first and second album Rare Breed, Volume 1 and Volume 2, so them albums out everywhere too. But Rare Breed is my production company. What I do right now is I offer all services and for independent artists or just anybody, any type of services they need, from graphic design, from studio recording, from engineer, from producing to mix and mastering, to graphic designs, to music videos, to movies, anything you want to do in the field of entertainment. Rare Breed Production pretty much offer those services for you.
Sir.
And I also, offer them services for myself, you know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
But Rare Breed is a deeper meaning. I feel like I'm a rare person, you know what I mean? Like I'm a rare individual, a person that come from Detroit, Michigan, that come from the hood, you know what I'm saying, to being able, no mom, no dad, to be able to go to college, you know what I'm saying, graduate college, you know what I'm saying, actually pledge one of the #1 black fraternities in the world, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like I'm a rare breed because I can, I could talk to all different forms of people, you know what I mean? I can definitely relate to almost anybody, from lower class to upper class to middle class to just college educated people to the people in the streets, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I feel like, I feel like I'm a rare person.
All right, well, I see that people get a little gist of where you from, and like really today what we wanted to talk about was just like energy, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling Ferg before the interview, I was saying like Donnie B got crazy energy, like my dog. Whenever he want to get something done, when he got an idea, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if any of y'all out there have ever read the book, The Energy Bus, but Donnie B puts him on the energy charter bus. I'm talking about he's packing people with him, and he sees the vision, and it's really powerful, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to let people know that, that I see it, and I know they see it, like, the energy that you portray and everything that you want to do in your endeavors, it pays off. Yeah. Because nobody's gonna get excited about your idea before you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see the vision. You gotta put the building where it's blank land. You know what I'm saying? Then they will come. Yeah. So like definitely, just to elaborate off that, how you feel like your energy and your personality, your charisma has played a part in your success.
Man, honestly, it plays a lot of part. It plays a lot in my success because one thing I do know as being a visionary or being an entrepreneur or being anybody that's a dreamer, right? No, you got your own set of eyes, you know what I'm saying? I'm my own person, right? I can't expect nobody to see my vision.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's my vision. That's why it's my vision. So what you got to do is, you got to kind of, you got to show people. You got to put in the work to be able to show people your vision. You can't be mad at people because they don't see your vision. They're not supposed to see your vision because it's your vision. You wake up, you have a dream, it's in your head. Yes. So it's your job if you want that dream in your head to come true, if you believe in yourself enough, to go put the work in and kind of show people, you know what I'm saying, show people that vision, and it got a lot to do with my energy. I also learned that, in this world you get out what you put in, you know what I'm saying? I believe in manifestation. I believe in, the power of the words that you speak out your mouth, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm always trying to put out good energy, good vibrations, and then I also, when you talk about energy, like I've learned to, you know, protect my energy. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's something I probably learned within the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like how to really protect my energy, because I had to learn what my energy is and what my energy means.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people want to be around me. It's been there. Like when I sit back and look at my life, when I go back to elementary school, it's been the same way from elementary school to high school to college to still to this day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I've learned, okay, damn, like it's a pattern here. You know what I'm saying? Like I just got this certain aura and charisma that like attracts people. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people like to suck my energy. You get what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to, you know, like control that and realize filter out, you know, where your energy need to go, and it don't just need to be going on. Because when I was in college, this shit was all
everywhere.
Hey, you know, this shit was outside, you know what I mean? So
you gotta direct that.
You know what I mean? So now I'm learning how powerful my energy is, and I just want to kind of, you know, just, you know, make sure I'm putting my energy in the right places where, you know, that energy is coming back to me. You get what I'm saying? So everything is really revolved around my energy, bro, and is what I put out. You know what I mean? I put out good vibes. I put out good energy. You know, I put out. I be good to people. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And I feel like that's what
the universe.
Where do you want that? I mean, with that energy you have, you know what I mean? I really like what you touched on. Like, we can't be entitled just because we're talented and have a lot going on. We actually obligated to put that out to people. But with that, with your vision and your energy, where do you want to go with it? I see, like, I came to one of your shows, man, Donnie being friends, and I had a blast, and it was at Believe Music Hall. A lot of people don't realize that's one of the biggest platforms in Atlanta. You know what I mean? For talent, you know what I mean? So for you to get there, come from out of town, I commend you on that. You know what I mean? Talking about putting your visions and stepping to it. Like, it's not easy to get there. You got to network, you got to place things, you do different things. But where do you see yourself going? Where do you want to be?
You know, honestly, man, I look at the, you know, like, you know, I'm inspired by the Diddy's, I'm inspired by the Jay-Z's. You know, I'm watching this Kanye West documentary and I'm seeing myself like, damn, that look like me. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm inspired by all these people, all these great moguls in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They came before me. You know what I mean? I've been studying these guys since I was a kid. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like, you know, I know for sure what they're doing is where I can be at. You know what I'm saying? I see these little babies and the Meek Mills and the Lil Durks. I watched their whole career. I watched all their process. I've been in Atlanta for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I watched all these dudes. I watched so many people blow up right before my eyes in Atlanta. You know, so my mindset is so strong. What the possibilities can be for me. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no doubt in my mind what I can do. Because I compare all these dudes to me like, yo.
Yeah, bro. I remember the day I was actually here. Yeah. And I remember the day you was like, I'm about to rap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm about to be an artist. You was like, you was killing the promotions game. You had Donnie Promotions. You was killing the event space, and you was just like, hey man, I'm promoting all this other shit. I'm about to promote me and my talent. And I was just like, yo, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what better? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know, I see the hard work that's put in on one platform. Why not cross collateralize it with promoting yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause nobody gonna work like you. You know what I'm saying? Your vibrations and what you give off to the universe, you can't give those vibrations for somebody else the way you can give them for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that plays a big part in that growth, man. I just wanted to sign on and be like, yeah, bro. I remember, bro. Like, it was crazy.
You know, I've been rapping this actually 4 whole years. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lead this for y'all because I got some jewels and how, you know, I'm a photo of too. Big side. Spring 2010, you get what I'm saying? But like, I got this thing in 4s, right? So I've been rapping for actually 4 complete years, right? Yeah. It's been 4 years. Actually, it's my 5th. This is going into my 5th year, right? Right? So in my 4 years, you know, I feel like 4 is the number of completion, right? And you know, what I do with anything that I do when I start something new, right? I look at it in this 4s, like you think about high school, right? It's 4 years of high school, right? So if you compare your freshman year to your senior year, right? You like 2 completely different people from freshman year to senior year. Definitely. Come in, you know what I'm saying? You new dude. By sophomore year, you kind of, you know what I'm saying, you know a little people. By junior year, you know what I'm saying, you kind of got some people up under you. I see here at your school. You the man. Then it's the same thing with college though. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing from freshman year college to senior year college. You know what I'm saying? I played my sophomore year, I started getting my name up. I was a boss list, you know what I'm saying? My junior year, so the school mine now, you know what I'm saying? Then my senior year, you big dog around there, you know what I mean? So that's how I compare my career, you get what I'm saying? Like I put everything in 4 years. Like when I jumped in, when I started rap, I knew I was a freshman. I knew that I was a new artist. I knew that I gotta go put in this work. I knew I gotta go get around other artists and learn how to record faster and do all this stuff faster. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. In my 4 years, I feel like I graduated. I just graduated high school. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like I just graduated high school. In my 4 years, I feel like I graduated summa cum laude for real. Yeah. I feel like I've done everything you could do as an independent artist, from dropping 4 albums. You know what I'm saying? I got a DJ Hot. I had 2 commercial studio units. You know what I'm saying? I've done. I got 4 albums out. I got major features with T Grizzly, I Swear Vizzo, The Game. And I ain't even dropped that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
you didn't drop that yet. You said you got a feature coming with The Game.
Yeah, I got a feature with The Game.
Y'all look out for that.
Yeah, I got a feature with The Game on the way, man. Y'all got it exclusively here.
Look out for that. No, Donnie B, man. It seemed like you got a very good sense of confidence, and I say that to say I like to measure confidence when somebody has experience and they also study. It seems like you studied the game. It seems like you actually put yourself out there to get a lot of experience. Because everything you say, it lines up with that, and you need that confidence. Man.
Yeah, for sure.
And you really do, especially when you recognize you're a leader. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I definitely can see that, and that energy is what I think a lot of people mention about you, man. Me and you both know different people that we work around. It's crazy that we finally got to meet at. You know what I mean? But every single person did mention energy, and that's what he said. That's what we're gonna talk about today. So
but the energy crazy, man. Like I said, from the bros, you know, to like you said, just the different levels. You keeping that same energy, and it's doing great things for you, man. We really see it. And we really, you know what I'm saying, wanted to get you on. We starting off season 2 with you, you, season 2, episode 1. Just like you said with that, season 2, and we told people with our podcast, you know, we wanted to go. We started where we could, and we just gonna keep growing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on growing. So we started as the freshman, you know. Now we in our sophomore season. You know what I'm saying? By the time it's senior, then it's like, you know. And that's what it is. I like that comparison. I really like
that. You know, because in my mind, I be able to find ways to make shit make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then when you find a way to make something make sense to you, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, now I can go back and be like, okay, now I just graduated high school. Now I'm freshman year of college. Now I go back and think freshman year of college how I was to my senior. So now I'm excited about my next 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Of my career. And you know what I mean? Right now where I'm at, like, I put myself in a position right now where I got all these connections. I got my own platform now, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of platforms actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I got these features and I got all this stuff to work with. So I started from nothing to what I got now. Now I got all this right now.
It's time to go to college.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come to college with all this shit. You know what I mean?
For sure. Who would you give some credit to through those 4 years? Would you say, like, you know what I mean? Who is somebody it doesn't have to be just one person, but who comes to mind right now? Where you get that from? Do you come from a music background?
Well, technically, man, you know, when I came to college, when I moved out here to Atlanta for college, you know, I started my own promotional company freshman year because I always had this gift of gab. I've always been the popular person that could talk to everybody. Everybody always liked me. You know, I was the class clown. You know what I'm saying? I was always just that person, but I was always the smartest kid, though. You know what I'm saying? I was always smart. I always wanted to go. You know what I mean? So, you know, when I came to college, I seen parties was popping in Atlanta. Everybody was throwing parties. It was big party promotional game. So I was the only freshman that started my own company. You know what I'm saying? I would have included everybody in my dorm. You know, so all my homies and all my homegirls that I was talking to, you know what I'm saying? Recruited everybody into having like a 30-person street team, you know what I'm saying, my freshman year. And by my junior year, we was one of the biggest party promotional companies, you know what I mean? But also freshman year, my roommate, Rich Nelson, Grammy Rich, he go by Grammy Rich, my best friend, you know what I mean? He came to college wanting to rap. You know what I'm saying? When he was doing that, I'm like, all right, you want to rap? I'll match you. Let's get. I'm excited. You know, 18 years old in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We in the party scene. We young and popping. We got the girls. Niggas lit. What's up? I thought I was Dame Dad. She thought he was old. And that's how we was rocking. I was out here just making moves. So, but what happened? We was having fun and just working. You know what I mean? And then, you know, as time go on, you get to meet all these relationships. You get to learning stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you just get to picking stuff up. You know, so by the time some years went by, you know, I started getting my own vision, like, you know, after I graduated and stuff like that, like, you know what, I kind of want to tell my story. And by the time I got to the point where I wanted to tell my story, you know, like, I already had all these relationships. I done knew, you know, I done made all these relationships from my homeboy. So by the time I jumped in, it was like, it kind of was like I kind of had a head start over everybody, you know, because I was a promoter. I knew how to market
everybody already knew. I knew about walkthroughs.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to market myself. I know what the mix and mastering. I know what the quality's supposed to sound like. Cause I was out here meeting these people for my boy to make his shit sound. I know who got the marketing, where to go to get marketing. So I was like, I came in as a new artist, but I had so much information as an artist, as a new artist. So I feel like my career kind of like I moved a little faster than like even still to the day. Like I feel like I'm light years ahead of like independent artists because it's just the background that I get. You get what I'm saying?
One thing I want to say is, well, at the Get Legit podcast, we got these 3 P's that we really work off of. You know what I'm saying? Power, prosperity, and purpose. And so what we want to do is we like to give our guests, our audience, tips on those three. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that I see about you and one thing that you just said is a lot about the knowledge. Like you had the knowledge, but I think knowledge is nothing without wisdom.
For sure.
And I use that because wisdom is known as knowledge that is applied. And one thing that you've done and a lot of people can't do is actually apply the information that you gain, and you know what I'm saying, make it for your personal gain and make it for the gain of everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's powerful to have knowledge, but it's even more powerful to use that knowledge to create wisdom. And once you create wisdom, that's when you're giving back. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give that little, tip for power, just to start off the season.
Absolutely. I'm gonna take prosperity, and what the quote I'm gonna use is, because I learned recently, I want to be a learn-it-all and not a know-it-all. You see what I'm saying? And I can tell the difference between a learn-it-all. You seem like somebody that if you want to figure it out, you're going to figure it out. Whether it's experience, whether you're going to be on the computer all day, whether you're going to call the right person. So always, I want to tell y'all, always try to focus on being a learn-it-all. You know what I mean? When you feel like you're somebody that likes to regurgitate and teach others, we could come off as know-it-alls, but make sure that you're always striving to be a learn-it-all and not a know-it-all. And it'll keep us guiding, and it'll keep your confidence actually up. So that's mine for prosperity.
I want to touch on that real quick, because I always learn as a leader, you gotta learn how to, a great leader, you gotta learn how to follow, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I always get this old saying I like to use, is like, you got two ears and one mouth for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So I always learn to, like, in any room or any environment, to listen more than not talk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you're talking, you really ain't learning nothing. So, when you're in a room around people you don't know, there's some information or something, people that you feel like can help you or can take you to the next level, you should be more willing to listen and suck up the game, you get what I'm saying? And learn and listen more than you talk, you know what I mean? You got two ears and one mouth for a reason. I just wonder.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
But drop some jewels on them, man. I know shit. You can rap, freestyle, everything off the top of your head, man. Just give me something that you would like to tell the audience about just purpose, just like a tip about your purpose, or just anything.
Yeah, well, when I think of purpose, I think of like, just standing for something. You know what I mean? Like what are you living for? We all wake up every day. We all gonna die one day. You know what I'm saying? But before you die, you know what I'm saying, what do you want to leave in this world? And that's what I think about every day. Like, when I die one day, because I know it's gonna happen one day. Like, what people gonna say about me? You get what I'm saying? So that's why every day I wake up and I just try to go hard, try to work hard. You know what I'm saying? I try to show love to everybody. You know what I mean? So when something happened to me or something ever happened, people got good things to say about me. You get what I'm saying? And that's just all I want to say, man. Just do good by people. You know what I'm saying? Wake up every day, go hard. You know what I mean? And live life, man, and be a person of God, man, and just show love to people, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Man,
that's it.
That's it for real.
Anything you want to tell them, look out for one last time.
Let them know how to follow you, where to find you.
There's so much stuff you got going on, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, please go download my latest two albums, Detroit State of Mind, on all platforms. Donnie B, Detroit State of Mind, hosted by DJ Holiday. Then I got my latest album out, Talk to Her. You know what I'm saying? It's for the ladies and it's for the players. You get what I'm saying? Talk to Her on all platforms. Donnie B and Friends independent concert in Atlanta, Georgia every month at Believe Music Hall. You know what I'm saying? Independent artists tap in. And I got a lot of different, Donnie B and Friends is starting to have babies now. So we got the Donnie B and Friends Kickback Weekly that's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy epic. And then the Donnie B and Friends pop-up shop is starting off in March. So we just trying to do everything, man, and just, get this motion going. And then Ratchet Rehearsals too, man. I'm also the official host of Ratchet Rehearsals, which is another huge platform for independent artists. That's pretty much it.
That's lit, man.
And the Donnie B and Friends tour is on the way.
Where can they follow you at?
This man do everything, y'all.
Where can they follow you at?
You can follow me on Instagram at __ Donnie B. That's DONNIEB. And then I got a Donnie B and Friends Instagram account as well too.
All right, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Donnie B. And we just want to make sure that y'all really, really tap in with us this season. We got a lot of good stuff for you. We got a lot of different content. And we had to start it off right with my boy. So at the end of the day,
I appreciate
that's it,
y'all.
man. Get legit.
All right, get legit.